trying to upload this. So, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This is timeless, so this could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or later in the near future, whenever you're brought and guided to see this reading and this title resonates. And keep in mind, this is general, not personal. You can switch the roles if need be, but don't force anything to fit your story. Take what resonates, what messages you might need to hear, and then leave the rest for somebody else, because not everyone's going through the same thing exactly. Similar does not always mean the same. And whatever zodiacs I spew out, if it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the message. It's all just energy, and there's no gender. So if you guys are wanting to book a personal reading with me, everything is going to be in the description box below. You can go to my Insta bio link and book me through there. I do update my availability every Friday for the next week. So again, if you guys do wish to book me, you can book me this week, or if you want to wait till next week, my schedule will update on Friday. And I do have a natural soap and butter business, so every $80 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order, and I'll send you a follow-up email. Make sure you check your spam just in case. And I will we'll discuss what kind of reading you're interested in. And lastly, I do have an Etsy shop, so if you guys are tarot readers and enthusiasts, you guys can get any of my decks through there. Hey Asia, hey Lovebug, hope everything's okay. Whew. But let's get started and see what's going on in regards to your twin flame situation. First, I'm going to be using my Mystic Goddess Confessions deck. I'm such a big fan of hers. And I know some of you guys did come to me through her, and I'm very grateful for you guys giving me a chance to be serving to you. Oh, wow. True love. Your twin might be thinking they're your true love, or they're realizing you're their true love. Well, let's see. Mental disorder, depression, anxiety, narcissism. I feel like some of you guys may not even believe that this person is your true love. Like, you guys are seeing two different things. Like, they might see you as their true love, but you may not feel the same way about them, because they give you a lot of trust issues. They do not come off as very trustworthy. Hey, Gigi. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Yeah, you don't trust them because it's like they give you anxiety. They are highly narcissistic. And I feel like, you know, those feelings, wow, full of lies, right next to trust issues, dishonest and or deceptive. You don't trust anything that they say. They may view you as true love, though, but you don't see it for them. Like, you don't see this person as, like, soulmate energy, end-all, be-all energy. Bad temper, anger issues. So, yeah, this person is like your twin, I should say, is a ticking time bomb. And it's like you guys could never have a discussion. You guys could never have honest communication. It's always turning into arguments instead of working on something. And they're going to come off like, I miss you. Like this I miss you energy. And then we have soulmate. So they might be realizing you are their soulmate. But again, I feel like you might be open to other soulmates. And then the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So they left you for a karmic. They left you for a third-party situation. Somebody that they thought was better than you. But I feel like, you know, if they have narcissistic tendencies, they went to somebody that's willing to put up with some of their nonsense. And then reconcile, recovery. They want to reconcile with you. And then fatal attraction. If I can't have you, no one can mentality. So if you guys haven't came across your twin, they may be coming back soon or preparing for their return to you. And they want to just reconcile, per se, but I feel like they miss your energy. And they could be energetically cock-blocking you. So you won't meet your real soulmate. But I feel like you guys are just sick and tired of dealing with the situation. Everything's well, Asia. I'm so glad you can always make it whenever you can. Like, I really do appreciate your support throughout this. All right, so we're going to see some more. What is it that they're wanting to say? Or maybe if they're actually coming in an honest energy with your twin, I feel like you can't let go of the past, and all you see is the past version of them. We have, I feel regret for the times I treated you badly. So they do want your forgiveness. But the thing is, are you able to forgive? You don't have to take back every person that you forgive. Let's just keep that in mind. But I do feel like they want some form of forgiveness for you. You might still see them or sense that they're still kind of crazy. But I feel like, you know, just forgive, never forget, and then just move accordingly. Because they do miss you, but I feel like they love you and they care about you in their own little way, in a way that doesn't feel right for you. Because you can love somebody, but doesn't mean you can love them properly. That's why you love them from afar. We have, I feel guilty for the mistakes I've made in the past. So yeah, they're covered with guilt. They reflected on the things that they've done. We have, I love our banter and the way we laugh together. It's like they miss that connection you guys have. Maybe you guys like to roast each other and just enjoy each other's company all the more. We have, I keep messing up and missing the opportunity to be with you. So they know that they self-sabotage, and that's right underneath the grass wasn't greener. But, you know, they made their choices to deal with whoever they wanted to deal with, you know, when they could have just dealt with you. Yeah, I have obligations that I must attend to. I'm sorry if this makes you feel second best. So I feel like they did put you not only in a third-party situation, maybe it dealt with family, friends, and work, but they couldn't really commit to you. They really couldn't make you a priority. And bottom of the deck, I'm keeping myself busy because I'm continually reminded of you. I think the word should be continuously, but they say continually reminded of you. But I feel like they're trying to resist the urge because the feelings they have for you, I feel like scares them. Hey, Ajo. Because of the feelings they have, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to really come at you, but they know they want to come towards you. They don't want no one else to have you. They want to be the person for you. But they're just really stuck in the, how do I do this? But again, you don't trust anything this person say or does at all. I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so. All right, let's get the tarot. Yeah, you're still disappointed. You're still heartbroken. Three of Swords, Libra. You guys are very much hurt. And that's all you see is the past. Like, you already lost hope and faith in this. With this star in reverse. Aquarius energy. They're no longer your wish fulfillment. They're no longer what you want, what you need. And with this High Priestess here, Scorpio, Pisces, I feel like, yes, they're keeping silent, and so are you, but you guys feel each other telepathically. And they may have kept you a secret, too. They may have made you feel like the secret man or the secret woman. And they got with this karmic, this third party. And I feel like that's what broke your heart the most. It's like you have to watch them go to where, you know, where it's not good for them. Then we got this Eight of Cups. And it's like the moment like you caught on to this, you had to just walk away. Pisces energy. And it hurt to walk away. It hurt to let go. But you know deep down this isn't over with this world reverse. Saturn energy. So Capricorn, Aquarius, and usually fixed energy. So Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. So... oh, yes, obsession. I do personal readings. I'll put it in the description box below, or you can just go to my about or any other videos, and it'll show in the description box. But yeah, it's not over, but you already lost faith in this, and you're trying to do your best to heal from it. But I feel like the last part of healing is forgiving. Again, you don't have to take back everybody you forgive. You can love them from afar, but I feel like you can't let go of the past, and that's why you're not growing, you're not expanding here. Empress energy. It's why I feel like you guys know what you're doing in the 3D, in the 5D, but in the 3D, the Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, you're not growing, you're not expanding. And I feel like it's because you have to close out this cycle. You have to let go of resentment, you have to let go of past hurts in order for you to go to where you need to go. If you know you want a soulmate, there is a soulmate waiting for you. Your true wish fulfillment here, this 9 of Cups. Self-indulgent, Pisces energy, because the Star and the 9 of Cups is also about wish fulfillment. However, I feel like you're being blocked from it right now because you need to surrender to the divine, and you need to open yourself up to forgiving. I know it's hard to forgive, especially if you caught them with somebody else and it forced you to walk away and all the past hurt and disappointment that's underneath the 3 of Swords. But you need to close out this cycle. If you want to expand right now, if you feel like there's certain delays, it's because certain cycles, like certain doors, are still left open that you need to close. Sometimes you may need that conversation, maybe need to write that letter or write to yourself and heal your heart so you can be more available to your soulmate who you want in the future. If you know you don't want your twin anymore, because the twin is supposed to wake you the hell up so you can get to your divine purpose. But right now you're at a standstill. You're at a stagnation with this Empress reverse. Things aren't growing. And you're not feeling like your best self right now. But it's not to say you won't. But it's just to say there's certain things you need to take care of inside within your heart, so you can get what you deserve and start that new beginning. So we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice and what you're willing to do. Page of Wands, Sag or Aries, Leo. There's going to be some unexpected communication. They are going to hit you up out of the blue. Oh yeah, but I do sense like emotional unavailability here with this Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like you're not trying to get your emotions in the mix of it, which I feel like you probably just like lost feelings for them, honestly. But they are going to hit you up. I don't feel like you guys are going to be excited for it. And even with this Page of Wands, it's like, to me, like he looks a little kind of scared, but just willing to just be like, you know what, let's just get it over with kind of energy. Yeah, because just like how it's wearing on you, it's wearing on them with this 2 of Pentacles reverse. Capricorn energy. Because I feel like you both feel like there's stagnation here. Nothing is going the way that it's supposed to. Especially when it comes to money. With this King of Pentacles here. Or whatever you're trying to build or expand on. However, I feel like this is a conversation that may need to happen. But if you feel like they're crazy and very manipulative, then don't. There are other alternatives to just cut the cords, cleanse your energy, cleanse your auric field from them. But just so you know, you have to forgive. And I feel like they do bring out the worst in you, especially with this Empress reverse. And it's because they hurt you. But you don't have to keep suffering, because suffering is a choice. Suffering is a major choice, and you don't have to suffer if you don't want to. All right? So let's see some more messages. I feel safer in the silence. So they haven't reached out to you because, again, they're kind of scared. They're nervous about reaching out, especially if they know they did wrong. So they just want to stay silent. But I feel like the universe is pushing them to close out this cycle with you too. Yep, I can't handle your words right now. I feel like you guys are very honest. And because with your honesty, it wakes up and shakes them out of their false reality. And they can't stand it. They like being in their little bubble. And we have, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So again, you knew they weren't very honest. They weren't very truthful. I need more time to figure things out. But I mean, you know, as they're taking their time, the universe is pushing. The universe is pushing. It's applying a lot of pressure to hurry up and close us out. Like, it's not as bad as you think it is. Like, you know when you overthink something and you're worried about the outcomes, and then until you finally do it, it's like, oh, it wasn't so bad as I thought it would be. Because you're just delaying. Sometimes you really just got to do it, like Nike. We have, I'm in a much better headspace now. They will be. If they aren't now, but they will be. So they can summon the courage to speak to you. Then we have, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. And then bottom of the deck, your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time. So the kind of love that you give, you're very intense. Oh, wow, this came out too. I know I screwed things up, and honestly, I have no idea how to fix it. They don't know how to fix things up with you. And that's why they're afraid. They want to reconcile, but, you know, reconciling does not mean come back together. It means making peace. It just means making peace. But they know they did awful things to you, especially breaking your heart with a karmic third-party situation, not being honest, not being truthful. But I feel like because they had narcissistic-like tendencies, like it said in the beginning of the reading, that this karmic was able to put up with certain things for a certain amount of time until they couldn't. Until they couldn't. And that's why I'm seeing that, you know, they probably aren't with them at the moment. That's why they want to reconcile, because things didn't work out with them. And now they might be realizing that they're the problem. Like, they're the big problem. And they got healing to do. But the first thing that they have to do is gain closure, which, I mean, you don't always have to get closure. Because sometimes you just got to learn your lesson and realize not to do certain things to certain people anymore. And just learn from it and grow from it. You know, so they're really going through it. I feel like they're very tortured with their thoughts and how they handle things, and that they should have been better. Let's get this deck out. My Messages of Regret deck. You can find this in my Etsy. You were the realest thing in my life in a world full of fake. Again, you were real, you were honest, you were truthful. We have, I should have been a better friend to you. Maybe you guys were friends first, or trying to be friends, or they couldn't go back to the friendship. We have, do I still matter to you? It's like that song by Melissa Morgan. Like, do you still love me? Do you still love me? I wish I could go back in time and take it all back. All the things I've said and done to someone as kind and pure-hearted as you are. All the things. Oh, hey, Sunkissed. Hey, twin. Oh, I didn't get your reply to the email for you. So still waiting on that, dear. And I'm still getting stuff together for my moderators. We have, I hesitate when it comes to reaching out. I don't really know. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. And bottom of the deck, I was fooling myself this whole time. So they're very cautious when it comes to reaching out. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They don't want to say the wrong things. You probably don't even want to hear it. But they're realizing they made a mockery of themselves. They made a whole ass fool. They made an ass out of them. Like, you know when you assume you make an ass out of you and not me? Kind of thing. It's one of those situations. And they hate themselves for it. They hate themselves for it. And they want to make it right. But again, you don't have to take them back. You just have to close the cycle and forgive. That's really all what you have to do, collective. Well, let's see my scorned heart oracles. I do see that you guys are still hurt. You're still very much disappointed. Oh, hey, G-Chin. So, it's crazy. But you guys have to forgive. I know it's hard. It's very, very hard. But you got to forgive them. You have to forgive them. As hard as it is. But that's the only way you can get into the next step. And that's how you can start growing and expanding whatever you're trying to do. All right. Internal conflict. So yeah, I feel like you and them are both going through internal conflicts. And you made me question my worth. And with that Empress reverse right here, you didn't feel like your best self. You didn't feel like you are who you should be. They held you back with how they were treating you. It says, just the thought of you makes me angry. Like, you can't stand it. You're so annoyed with it. You're so fed up. I let you hurt me for the last time, and that's why I feel like you don't want to hear anything from them. You only want me when I leave. Like, when you leave and you're fed up, that's when they start wanting to chase you. But you're over with it. Then we have, you held me back. Like we just said, that they held you back from your true potential, but really they had to hurt you in order for you to level up. And you failed me. You felt like they failed you. And bottom of the deck, I should have left sooner. I feel like you guys saw the red flags, you peeped it, but you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. But you were getting signs that this isn't for you. But you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. And there's nothing wrong with that. It means you have a kind heart, a big heart, and you want them to do their best. And you want them to be good for you. But you know, you can't change people. You gotta leave them where they're at sometimes. And they can only love you from afar. Alright, last deck, and then I'm going to prep up for another reading for you guys. It's going to be for the person on your mind. So, 5D messages from Twin Flame. You can find this in my Etsy. We have, I'm moving on without you. This is your energy. You guys are moving on without them. But while you move on, make sure you forgive. Delaying shadow work due to distraction. So you both could be actually delaying your shadow work. And your shadow work requires forgiveness. Their shadow work depends on actually being open and honest with themselves of who they were towards you. And they have to realize they were the bad guy. Like, they want to act like they did nothing wrong, but it's like, no. You need to reevaluate yourself. You need to check yourself. Then we have, how are you doing better without me? So your twin is wondering, how are you doing well, leveling up? Because you're like, maybe you're turning your pain into your passion, into your prosperity. And you're learning from it. That's how, because you were doing your work. I feel like, but the last bit of it is to forgive. And we have, I don't want your breadcrumbs when I deserve the whole loaf. You deserve the whole fucking bread. You deserve the whole bakery at that. But they breadcrumbed you. They gave you less. And they made you feel like less. Like Empress in reverse. They didn't make you feel like you were that divine femme or divine masculine, but they try to make you feel like you were less than what you were asking for. You were asking for too much when really you just asking the wrong person. It's like you're asking for a pipe drain to give you a fountain-like experience, but they're just a tiny little faucet. And they can't give you what you want because they don't have they don't have what it takes. So sometimes you're just asking the wrong person. We have, I refuse to be a placeholder because you think I'm convenient. So, again, the grass was not greener, but they think they can always come back. Then here they are saying, give me another chance. But nah, I think you guys don't want it. But if you know you guys don't want it, make sure you forgive. Come from a healed space. Then we have, you were the only person that told me about myself and my ego couldn't take it. And that's why with one of the cards that came out was saying, I can't handle your honesty and your words right now. Because again, you told them the truth. People love when people are real, when it's convenient for them. And so you got to be real with them, and then they don't like you no more. They like it when you were doing to other people, when you were calling out other people. But now, like when you're calling them out, they don't like it. So people love the idea of stuff. Or they love it at their convenience. Or when you tell them about the real stuff about them, even if it's not so great, they don't want to hear that. They want a yes man or yes woman. We have, you lack awareness and accountability. Again, yeah, this person does not take ownership for their wrongdoings. And bottom of the deck, I was playing dumb because I did not know what I wanted. So they were acting dumb, hoping you think they were dumb. But no, they know what they want. They know what they were doing. But they just wanted to play stupid. They just wanted to play stupid. And they thought, you know, that's the dumbest thing you could do. Thinking I'm stupid, but you're stupid for thinking I'm stupid, you know? But they were just playing games, playing mind games, and just really trying to give you a whirlwind of confusion and mixed signals. So, yeah. If you guys know you don't want them back, I feel like from the beginning, you guys do not, but they want you back. I feel like you guys are done. But the last thing you have to do is just really forgive, and it's a closed deal. It's a done deal. Just forgive. Leave it with love. Talk to that inner child. Say, I'm sorry. I forgive you. I love you. And thank you. Talk to that inner child. Don't be so petty. Don't be so malicious. Don't be vengeful. But forgive. Forgive yourself. And just move forward. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love to read them. I had 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. And again, to book a reading, you can go to my Insta bio link and go to my Calendly. And I do update my availabilities for the next week every Friday. So, and if not, then maybe the next Twin Flame Tuesday reading will be for you. Or you could look at the previous weeks in the collective playlist. But I'm going to get started for the next reading. It's going to be for the person on your mind, and we'll see what's going on when it comes to that. But love you guys. Take care. Namaste. Ashe. Ashe. Namaste.